something could be delayed until next week. And in the meantime, a big name senator is out with a big idea.
Well, I proposed a plan that would provide $1,000 to each adult in the country. And that would be something which would allow them to help meet short-term needs, but also encourage the economy as well. But a lot of folks are hurting right now and will be hurting as a result of the slowdown in the economy, and this is a way to help those families.
Here with us for more, Robert Costa, national political reporter for the Washington Post and, of course, moderator of Washington Week on PBS. Robert, does the majority leader in your reporting know or care about the optics at a time when, as we say, people are already hurting? Forget 2 weeks from now. The optics of excusing the Senate, insisting on departing on a long weekend, only to come back and get to work on this.
The Majority Leader Mitch McConnell is someone who's a vote counter. He's a political tactician. And when I was up at the Senate this evening talking to Republican senators, it's clear that they don't love this House bill that's coming over from Speaker Pelosi. Many Republicans supported it in the House, as did President Trump. What the real story is not when this House bill likely passes the Senate at some point this week. It's what's next. And they're already working on this third round of legislation. And even Senator Marco Rubio of Florida and others are talking about a package that could be over the $750 billion that's already been proposed by Senate Democrats.
What are Republicans saying to you privately? Let's start with the daily gathering in the White House briefing room that is punctuated, of course, with praise for the leader.
I'm not a dramatic reporter, as you know, but it's been pretty stunning for me to look at the comparison to a week ago when Republicans, my top sources in the House and Senate, were complaining about the lack of a payroll tax cut. They wanted to revolt against this House bill. Now they're hearing from their constituents, CEOs in their states and in their districts, and they're looking at a massive stimulus economic type program in the coming weeks to bail out industries, battered industries, from hotels to airlines. They're looking even seriously at Senator Romney's proposal, which is similar to Andrew Yang's universal basic income proposal. Though Romney's proposal, his plan would be a stipend, $1,000 in one instance, not over the course of many years.
So to the undramatic Mr. Costa, I ask this. It sounds like some folks do get that this has the power to reshape, this crisis has the power to reshape parts of this country economically for a good long while.
It's hard to understate, Brian, how many Republicans who run the national GOP take their cues from Wall Street, from business leaders. And these business leaders have not come to their door in this fashion since 2008. And that's privately talking to senators tonight. They feel, even if they're not business-savvy legislators, that the business community in this country, from small businesses to the major corporations globally, are worried to the point that they may have to cut thousands of jobs. Some companies may go under unless the federal government steps in. So a small government party is now looking at becoming a massive spending party with the president's blessing. You saw the Treasury Secretary up there tonight talking to these senators, urging them to pass something big, not small.